So in case you guys haven't noticed with the Relo draft builds, we don't tend to make the Super Bowl very often, right? Because it takes time to build a Super Bowl team through the draft. You need like 5 years to build those guys up. So instead of taking our sweet ass time and going round 1 to round 7, Relo draft build 2.0. How's everybody doing, man? Hopefully having a fantastic day out there. As you can see, we have picks all in the first round, mate. Finding late round gems is cool, but it's not like having 8 first round picks. I tell you that much. From track to field, Roman Brooking is transitioning to football after spending the last few seasons with LSU's track and field team. Oh shit. Got to turn this off, man. He's a strong safety. 5'11", 225. Don't know how fast he would have been. At 225, he must have beefed up. Not the greatest stats, but I'll take it. Roman Brooking, definitely going to draft this guy. We have Deshaun Kaiser at quarterback. That doesn't sit too well with me. He's terrible. He's also terrible. Forget that. He's got an A- throw power. That's trash. All of these quarterbacks are trash. Looks like we'll be rocking with Deshaun Kaiser for a year. Ah, yes. Perfect. In the first year of a Relo draft build, 0-3 is a perfect record. That's exactly what you want. I did get rid of Duke Johnson in hopes that we'd find like a really good running back. This guy looks like a beast. Darrell Carson, 5'10", 207. One middle linebacker in the entire first round. I got rid of majority of the players that were 30 plus. That leaves a monstrous void at cornerback. We can feel free to move around relocation teams after we finish this one. But in pure hype of Madden 19, we have to go Dreadnoughts. I've never seen so many Bs in my life. They all look pretty sweet, I guess. Left outside linebacker is trash. There's one right outside linebacker. This is the most depleted linebacker draft I've ever seen. Is there even going to be anybody in the first round? Everybody here is like second round talent. Ooh. Keith Harrison, 6'4". The Dreadnoughts in Madden 19 are going to be the best ones yet. Since we're purely picking in the first round of the draft, let's go ahead and simulate to week 15. Find out who our guaranteed superstar is going to be. It should be easy work, man. We're 2-11. Go Browns. Wide receiver Brandon Collins was just awarded the Heisman. His play alone had a huge impact on Alabama's season. Got me thinking. Am I tripping? I don't see Brandon Collins at all a wide receiver. Oh, he's a cornerback. So remember, we got the strong safety and Brandon Collins. So we have 2 guaranteed superstar secondary players. I wish we had some better quarterbacks though, man. All of them, like even going into the undrafted section. Just for the shits and gigs, I'm going to put Phil Heron from Arkansas State on the list. ABC, so he definitely knows his alphabet. And our last guaranteed superstar is going to be wide receiver Barry Shooney. Great performance at the All-Star game leads to MVP honors. Browns are fairly in need for a good wide receiver. Of course, we got Barry Shooney, speed receiver. We could really have ourselves like an offensive player of the year type character here. So as per the rules of the Relo draft build, you can either simulate the free agency period or go in and sign somebody yourself. However, it is just the one person you can get. I'm feeling like there might be some high profile people in here. We have $50 million being the Browns. I will definitely take Aaron Lynch and move him over to left end. Dude, we don't need left end or right end. I think I'll take Lynch and either see if he'll work at linebacker, end or defensive tackle, or move somebody to defensive tackle and leave Lynch there. I don't know. We have Ogba and Garrett at the moment, so I don't really care if we do sign Aaron Lynch. We have money to blow anyway, mate. We're the Cleveland bloody Browns, and that's why we got rejected. We're just going to let the computer do it. Cornerback Gilbert Hester, he ran a very impressive sub 4.3. Could that be Devin Hester's little brother, bro? Devin Hester's little brother in the draft. Gavin Hester, the cornerback, ran a sub 4.3. And we have the 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th pick. He didn't run a sub 4.3. Literally, it just came up and said this guy was like a full mad sprinter and shit. That doesn't look like a sub 4.3 to me. In true linebacker fashion, I'm going to go ahead and take Andre Campbell. Now, teams wouldn't normally take a right outside linebacker with the first pick in the draft. This guy looks like an absolute monster though. 78 normal, ranked 18th. I did reach, man. Well, since we have the next 3 picks, let's have a little bit of fun. Roman Brooking, fastest 40, also the strongest. I'm not too experienced with drafting safeties, but we'll give it a crack. 81 superstar, mate. 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 hit power. This guy is instantly my favorite player on the team. Forget the trash stats, it's all about the hit power. And we're going to hit him with the cheese. 4.31 40-yard dash. We're looking at a future offensive player of the year here, guaranteed. 80 overall superstar, 93 excel, 97 speed, 86 route running, pretty good catching as well. The jumping's pretty decent. I assume that's because he's 5'9", and if he can't jump, then he's pretty much useless. He's got 5 for yards, keep feet in bounds. This guy is all you need, literally. This guy could easily crack 1,000 yards per season. I kind of like the look of Keith Harrison as well. The dude looks pretty good. He's not very fast, but A spec catch, B plus catch in traffic, B catching. These unfortunately aren't the up-to-date roster, so we don't have Jarvis Landry. We have the fast guy in the slot. 420 is receiver number 2. And then Keith Harrison. We need somebody who can go up and get the ball. 82 normal. 87 route running, 87 catching, 93 spec catch, 93 jump. This guy is a glitch. Well, that's receiver wrapped up for the next 10 years. Cardinals took a middle linebacker. Guess they want to keep Carson Palmer there. I traded away Duke Johnson Jr. and re-signed Isaiah Crowell so we could trade him next year for more first-round picks. Which means we do need a rookie running back. The other one got taken, but we do have Darrell Garcon here. And I prefer this guy anyway, purely because of the A- carrying. Combine report, not that amazing, but you can't base everything off the combine report. We are going for 4 80s in a row right now. Let's go number 4, man. Is he good? Please don't be trash. I reckon he's a 79 quick. 83 quick? What? Why did I save my best draft for the end of Madden 18? His speed's pretty trash. Good carrying, good juke move, pretty good intangibles all around. Once that awareness gets up, he's easily a 90 overall. Fights for yards, keeps feet in bounds, covers the ball on big hits. Well, the first pick in the draft was trash, but we've definitely made up for it. I mean, I know what we have to go after here, and I know what we have to get, but I'm trying to keep this 80 overall thing going. We only have 2 people left on the draft board. The quarterback that's projected to go undrafted. Terrible. I'm just going to take him off. And then we have JT Gourlay, who looks like, again, an amazing wide receiver, but we don't need receivers, bro. The only way I could see the 80 streak going in this first round is by picking up Derek Poindexter. I did get rid of Joe Thomas because he was over 30. No point hanging on to him. 40 reps on the bench. A- impact block, B plus run block, B pass block. Do I think he'll be at 80? Probably not. Anyway, let's check it out. 83 quick, we did it. That's big boy numbers. 5 80s in a row. This is the thing. Where do we go now? We have nobody on the draft board. I don't want to take somebody in a position we don't need. That's kind of pointless and cheesy. We could potentially see close to an 80 with Cedric Corbett. We still have 2 more picks in the draft. Fingers crossed, fellas, man. This might be my new record. Rip the dream. Alright, that's cool though. That takes pretty much all the pressure off. I'm happy that's out of the way. Unfortunately, we didn't get the superstar guaranteed cornerback, but we do have the first available free safety here. Segway, Carroll. Does look like it could be pretty good, man. 77 superstar, so he wasn't an 80 once again. We've done the impossible, fellas. We've drafted a superstar from Drake. I don't think there's ever been a superstar from Drake. Normally, you try to overachieve with all first round picks. I think today we definitely did overachieve. Alrighty, checking out our draft. We started off with Andre Campbell, who we're just going to forget this guy. Roman Brooking, the 81 overall superstar. Really, really solid, man. I'm loving that hit power. He might just be my favorite person in the entire class. Of course, back it up with Barry Schooning. Keith Harrison was another really good pickup at receiver. Darrell Garcon, 83 quick, that came out of nowhere. And then, of course, Derek Poindexter. I'm trash at drafting offensive lines. So when I saw that 83 overall, mate, I was pretty happy with myself. Derek Poindexter is the 7th ranked left guard in the entire league based on his overall. He's fresh out the draft, mate. What do you mean the 7th best? We backed that up with Cedric Corbett, middle linebacker, 79 overall, very solid pickup. And then to finish it all off, we took a early 2nd round projected strong safety now. Because we're the Browns, he went down immediately, but this guy is a 77 superstar, which is friggin' awesome. So that means we're gonna have a new safety duo back there. The only thing left to get is a really, really good quarterback, and I think we'll be set, mate. But with that being said, fellas, I hope you guys did enjoy the Relo Draft Build 2.0. Remember, this is pretty much the same thing as before, but we're purely going for the first round picks, man. We're trying to make splashes in the draft. We're trying to really push the game to its drafting limits here and build a team out of the best possible people we can. So that being said, fellas, hopefully you guys did enjoy the revamp. This is only going to hang around till Madden 19. But if you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.